Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction. And today we are going to be doing the song Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. And I am well aware how weird it is that I haven't actually heard the song Freebird. It's a thing. It's a thing. It would shock you guys to know the wealth of classic songs that I have never listened to before, purely because I haven't felt like it up until now. But we're trying to change that. We're working on it. So bear with me. Things I know about Lynyrd Skynyrd. Hold on. That's weird. The production on the drums during the intro has got a shit ton of reverb on the toms and the snare, so it's just got a really kind of loud, punchy feel to it. And then the moment that it all comes in there, it strips it right down and takes all of the kind of fucking production value off of it, so that the snare is really tight sounding. Normally, like where if you want to do like a kind of dynamic change, you would do a speed change or like a tempo change, or you would add an instrument, take an instrument away, something like that. Instead, they've just went from a production standpoint, let's just cut the reverb out, and it will kind of make it so that it goes from like big and spacey sounding just down to tight, which is quite cool. I've deliberately stopped it just before the singings came in. I assume the guitar line there's played with a slide. Like the rest of it's kinda generic rock. And when I say generic rock, that's gonna get taken the wrong way. But what I mean is, it just sounds like a rock song. Whereas the slide gives it a kind of bluesy feel. I like it when bands kind of do a wee mix of different genres like that into the same thing, and it gives it a kind of fresh sound. And I'm trying to come at this from the idea that this song is very, very old. So whilst there's plenty of bands who's now done stuff similar to this, at the time I suspect it was probably still quite novel. I'm trying to kind of give credit where it's due, because it's in the same way that, like, okay, so like modern day audiences will watch The Exorcist for the first time and say, well, that wasn't scary, and I've seen a hundred films like that before, not realizing or not taking into account that The Exorcist was the first film to have ever fucking done stuff like that, and at the time that it was released, no one had ever seen anything like that before. So you kind of need to give the film credit, because it kicked off all the shit that you've grew up with. And I'm not saying that this is the first song to have ever combined like rock music with blues, because I don't know that for a fact. But I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All I'm trying to say is I quite like the bluesy guitar riff. It was nice. It was nice. It was cool. It was a bit different from what I'm used to hearing.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? Well, I must be traveling on now, 'cause there's too many places I've got to see. If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change.
It's kind of weird because in my head, that part there, you would have went distorted. I don't know why they haven't. And I'm thinking, like, how old is this song? Is it before distortion pedals? Surely Lynyrd Skynyrd are not older than Jimi Hendrix. And Jimi Hendrix definitely used distortion. They've got to be about the same time as when Bob Dylan was using distortion, surely. Not that I've ever listened to Jimi Hendrix or Bob Dylan either, but I know they had distortion. So I'm assuming that must have been like a stylistic choice, which is kinda unusual. I would have just assumed that you would have went right as we're building up to the chorus of a rock song, get your distortion out. The way the guitar is giving it quite a kinda lazy feel. Like there's just a kind of cool mood to it where it's not like when people say like rock song, like these days that's kind of almost indie level of fucking pace, but it's just got a cool vibe to it. So far though, I'm quite enjoying it. Melodically, I think the guy's got a much nicer voice than I was anticipating. I quite like the melodies that he's picked. The wee vocal harmony that he did leading into the chorus was really, really cool. So far, I'm liking it's kind of plodding along, but in a way that's quite relaxing and nice to listen to. It's also 9 minutes long, so I don't know how you maintain interest at this pace for 9 minutes. So I'm assuming it has to go somewhere, but we shall see. okay, right. The guitar started kicking off there, and I feel like at some point this is gonna go wild. You can kind of see that there's like, well, you can hear that there's like a slight tension building, just as it goes and as it goes, and I feel like now we've had a verse, chorus, interlude, verse. We're hitting the second chorus, and I suspect now after this chorus, this is when it's going to start to take off. I did lie slightly. The one thing I do know about Freebird is it has an extremely famous solo. I don't know how that solo goes. I'm probably going to pause in the middle of it, but I know it has one. I did reaction to Stairway to Heaven. Everybody was then like, oh, you should listen to Freebird and see which one of the two you think's better. Because I know that there's a big argument as to which is the best rock song of all time. Is it Stairway to Heaven? Is it Freebird? At the moment, I'm leaning towards this because this is kind of similar in style to Stairway to Heaven, where Stairway was just doing the same thing, repeating, and building up towards its ending. But this one's got a lot more dynamically interesting stuff happening in it than the version of Stairway that I heard. And I feel like the guitar work's more interesting, the melodies are more interesting. I really like the slidey guitar work. Yes. Yes, that was cool. Yes. That was. I did not see that coming. That was dynamite. Hold on. Nah, right. That, right, as a dynamic switch, was as cool as the end of the chain. That was, yeah, that was cool. No, I didn't. No, I don't. I don't know this, Jack. I don't. I know that I should, but no. But that was really cool because, like, all this time, like I said, they've been like plodding, and it's been fairly mid tempo, and then somehow it's then went quite fast paced. It's the exact same tempo, and then just the like also yeah. So also the whole lyrically, the way that he sings "Lord, I can't change," and then as he hits change, the entire fucking song just shifts on a dime, is kind of phenomenal. Yeah. For that bit alone, that this is better than Stairway. It is. It's better than Stairway. I don't care what anybody says. I take it this is the really famous solo that I shouldn't be pausing in the middle of, because if they'll be getting annoyed at me for pausing in the middle of it because it's a really famous solo. I take it. Guess I better not do that then, eh? Ooh. pausing it again, right? Because holy fuck. That's astonishing, by the way. So, right, basically, you had one guitar that was playing an absolutely incredible fucking solo, and then the rhythm section was just playing a really solid thing all the way through, same thing. And then they kept on like switching it up every now and again to go and change. It felt like sweets and like a classical piece of music where the rhythm section was playing certain things.
Scotland!
Winky Taters, thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. I've completely lost my train of thought because of that. Right, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so, yeah, it felt very much like sweets in an orchestral thing. Why is everybody subscribing? Wait, I can get subscribers? I can't get subscribers, I don't have enough followers. Yeah, so it felt like sweets in like a kind of orchestral piece where the rhythm section was playing your backbone with all your stuff, and then your guitar was obviously doing your lead line throughout it. After like the first two suites, then the second guitar stopped what it was doing, like stopped doing the backbone of the song to then join in and just do the exact same as the other guitar was doing, but slightly different, so that they were harmonising each other. And then you've just had a harmonic solo for the entire fucking duration after that. At which point, then about maybe a couple of suites later, the drums has decided they're going to fucking kick off. And I was sitting back thinking, you've got three musicians here who are going wild, but the bass player's just kind of keeping it kind of steady. But no, now he's kicked in as well, so you've just got four fucking instrumentalists just soloing wildly throughout this entire thing, yet somehow all of them are perfectly in fucking tune with what each other's doing. That's stunning. Legitimately stunning. And everybody bangs on about the solo from Stairway to Heaven, which is really fucking good, by the way. Let's not say anything bad about Stairway to Heaven. It's a very, very good song. But it's got nothing on this. That's fucking nuts. See, you've basically got like 5 minutes worth of really kind of cool, chill, mid-tempo, easy-going rock with some nice, catchy melodies and some just hooky, slidey guitar lines, and then 5 minutes worth of the most technically accomplished fucking music that I've heard in a song outside of possibly Rush. That's fantastic. That was fucking outstanding. Right, okay, here's what I'm going to say. I already just gave a big speech as to why I thought that song was as good as it is. Do I think it's the best song ever written? No, I don't. I have songs I prefer. But, do I understand why everybody says that it is the greatest rock song ever written? Yes, 100%. It's the best classic rock song ever written. I think I'm going to comfortably say that, having listened to 4. I just don't see how any song from that era is possibly going to top what the fuck those guys just did. I just don't see how it's going to happen. That was insane. And also, baffling to me that I've never heard that song before. That was Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like that song? Do you not like that song? What do you think is better, that or Stairway to Heaven. And I'm all very, very much aware this should not be a competition. You should be allowed to like all songs equally and not have to pit songs against each other. But I'm fucking telling you to do it. Which song's better? That or that? Pick one and put it in the comments below. I wanna know. I'm such an arsehole. I've been markabusi. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.